Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This one is with a slightly different format as I had mentioned in my previous video. And today I want to talk about why it's okay to be a beginner forever in regards to art. So we all want to level up in art, but here's the truth. Being a beginner is not something to escape from, it's something to hold on to. A few key points I want to mention. Number one, beginners grow the fastest. When you're a beginner at anything, everything that you do, regardless of how small or big it might be, seems like a big step in the right direction. When you start sketching and learning your fundamentals, every new thing that you learn is a large leap compared to where you were even a day or a week before. And if you're professional artists, sometimes that can feel slow. The progress can feel slow and stagnant, so to speak. But when you're a beginner, everything you do is like a new realization and something that you're willing to dive deeper into, and you feel like you're improving so fast over a short period of time. The second point is curiosity is a beginner's superpower. What do I mean by this? When you begin anything, any skill, may it be music or art or cooking, whatever it may be, when you're a beginner, you ask a lot of questions. Your curiosity is your greatest superpower. Being a beginner helps you to formulate ideas because of the amount of answers you're getting from different sources. How do you draw a hand? You'll find 3 to 4 methods on how to do so. How do you draw the human face? You'll find, use the Asaro head or use the Loomis method for this and this and that. But simply because you're asking questions and, more importantly, asking the right questions, it'll be easier for you to improve faster. The second thing that curiosity leads to is experimentation and discovery. Once you learn the Loomis method or you learn the shape breakdown method for the hands, you want to try it out. And that's one thing that we as beginners do a lot, is experiment. And that's not something that we should lose even as our skills grow. So never lose your curiosity just because you've improved in your artistic skill, because curiosity in itself is a pathway towards a skill, so to speak. Third thing is, even pros are beginners at something. What I mean by this is, you have very many all-round artists, but you also have some artists that are very specific in the niche that they picked, whether it's storyboard artists, whether it's animators, character designers, concept artists, etc. And there's some mediums that they've never tried before, and maybe they're trying them. In that medium, in this regard, they are a beginner as well. Of course, they have a lot of experience depending on what field they're currently in. But if a storyboard artist tries gouache for the first time, of course they'll feel like a beginner. And that's one thing to consider, is not everyone knows everything or is good at everything. So everyone begins at something, even the pros. The fourth thing and last thing is the beginner's mindset is much greater than perfection. What I'd like to see it as is staying open, playful, and willing to learn, no matter what. Of course, there's some things that come as roadblocks, like art block, lack of motivation, comparison, but I just want to talk about the positive things today. And that pressure to be perfect kills the joy of art. But if you overcome that in your beginning stages, then you learn to have fun and experiment and branch out to different things, try everything until you find what works for you. And that's what I feel like the importance of the beginner mindset is in regards to art. And I don't think that it's something that we should lose as we grow in our artistic skill. I feel it's something that we should retain and practice constantly. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go back in time and start from where you did. Of course, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is the mindset of experimentation and not worrying about things being perfect. The same mindset that you have when you're learning a new skill, knowing that you'll never create anything perfect because you're new to this. We should have that mindset even when we're applying it to our professional work as we pursue professional art. And yeah, don't rush out of being a beginner. Stay curious, stay playful, and remember, every great artist is a beginner in some way. And that's what I wanted to share today. It's different from my usual style of videos because I'm trying to change a few things, but I'm really grateful to anyone who has watched thus far, and I'm gonna do maybe one more like this, and then we can get back to our regular kinds of videos. So thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Share with anyone who you think could use that, and it's okay to be bad at something. That's one thing that I've realized, and something that I'm trying to tell myself. Even today, there's some sketches that I tried that didn't work out, and that's okay, because I shouldn't let that stop me, because maybe the next one will work out. Or maybe it won't, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that I keep going, keep trying, keep experimenting. And I think that's something that we can, or we should, try to remind ourselves as artists. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe, and also follow on Instagram. And again, thank you so much for all the support. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and goodbye.